Hello, everyone, and welcome back to House of Mystery. Today, we look at something a little bit different, and this is a real place that is often known as the most mysterious place in the world, and that is the Bermuda Triangle. The term Bermuda Triangle was first used in 1964, and it is often known as the Devil's Triangle, given all of the bad things that seem to have happened here. It is located off the southeastern coast of the United States between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, and as you can see there, it makes a perfect triangle. This area covers almost 450,000 miles of sea. And while sometimes I think of the Bermuda Triangle as being like so scary and out of the way, it really isn't. It is used every single day and it is a very busy shipping lane. So it's not this avoided place. What actually makes it more mysterious and sometimes even scarier is the fact that planes and ships actually have to travel this route. While the reasoning for all of these strange happenings and disappearances can only be attributed to theories, which we will talk about, the fact that these disappearances have occurred are really not up for debate. People go into this area and they're never seen again. Planes will disappear with no shred of evidence as to where they've gone or what actually happened. These mysterious happenings and disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle date back all the way to Christopher Columbus, but there are still things that happen even today, with disappearances on record as late as 2021. Of course, as you would imagine with anything that cannot be explained, one theory, of course, is paranormal activity and aliens. Again, this is just a theory, and of course, it's not a theory that scientists will get on board with. Another theory that is somewhat respected and seen as a possibility are just Earth magnetic fields in that area, and that somehow this interferes with compasses and ships can get thrown off course or something like that. That still really doesn't explain a lot of what has happened. But again, we're just offering up theories and nobody can prove anything. So it's just one that has been thrown out there. Another theory that is actually widely accepted by a lot of people is that there is trapped methane. Now, I personally don't know a lot about methanes, but in looking it up, apparently there are methane pockets in the Bermuda Triangle. And when released during seismic occurrences, these pockets release massive methane gas into the waters, which can decrease the density and destabilize ships. The only problem with that, because that sounds very scientific and possible, it's that these pockets are present in lots of regions around the world. So it doesn't make sense that it would only cause these type of problems in this particular area. Now, there are so many stories of mysterious happenings and disappearances, but one of the biggest is that of the Mary Celeste ship. Now, this was a ship that was going from New York to Italy. It was found in December of 1872, and the ship was perfectly intact, but there was no crew on board. And this made it even more mysterious because the ship was completely undisturbed. So any type of weather, which it had not been that anybody can verify, any type of bad weather, would have done some damage to the ship. There was none. They had been transporting raw alcohol, and the family of the captain actually had lots of valuables that they were taking with them, and none of that had been taken. So the idea of pirates was also very much off the table here, and it was just never reported what happened to the people aboard this ship. Another tragedy that really got a lot of people's attention was when the USS Cyclops actually went down in the Bermuda Triangle. Now, to date, this was back in 1918, it was the biggest Navy disaster in US history, where 309 crewmen went down with the ship. And this was again very mysterious because the first time they heard from the ship, all was well. When they communicated with them, there was no sign of bad weather. And then just suddenly communication stopped, and nobody was ever able to figure out what happened to this crew. And again, these are just two stories of many that come from the Bermuda Triangle. And I know when I hear Bermuda Triangle, I automatically think mysterious. And I've always really wondered why, what makes it this way. There has to be something to it that this many crashes and disappearances can happen in one place. And it's interesting that we really are no closer to solving this mystery now than we were, when Christopher Columbus saw issues with the Bermuda Triangle. So I just think it's a mystery that may never be solved. But I would love to know what you think. Do you have any personal connection to the Bermuda Triangle? Have you been there? Have you felt the mystery as you have flown past or anything like that? that. I would love to know. And what are your thoughts? What do you think makes the Bermuda Triangle the place for all of these mysterious happenings? And just, I would love to hear a comment or what your take on it is, and maybe we can put all of this together. Again, thank you for joining us on House of Mystery. If you have any other mysterious places that you would be interested in having a video over, please leave a note in the comments and I would love to do a video on them. Thanks again, and as always, stay mysterious.